You see people that have been running from the war for 22 years, coming together to organize themselves. These are people that are used to guns. They are happy that they are playing with footballs rather than the AK-47. It's a very remarkable story.
My name is Bonarao. I born in a place called Abiy. What brought me here is the war. The war started from my place. When I was really very, very small, that's 7 years, I saw everything with my own eye. They came inside the village and they were killing the children and the elders. They killed so many people. People were hiding in the bush, everybody like animal. I said, let me join the army. I was given a gun. Just to show us how to put the bullet and bring it out and how to shoot. And then after 3 days we joined everything. I was 14 years when I got to the army. I remember very much this area. The river became very rich with the blood of the people which they were killed. Then it caused the cholera for a lot of people because they drink inside the river. We collect the dead bodies and we throw them into one place. 1,000 people dead. We know this is a grave. We can still remember what was happening in this place.
Initially, when I started, I thought I was just creating a chance for children to play ball, but it brings people together and it gives them a chance to say that we can, in peace, we can be happy, we can rejoice. The sports can teach young people dedication and teamwork, sportsmanship, good spirit of competition.
Most of the conflicts are competition over resources, mainly to do with the cows. There is a lot of confrontation that comes with it, that leads to casualties, people losing their lives.
Upaya sababas uchemku loku biyo buka chula biane tay ulau biyo kumajuka lupu bas ku tayu anya sabai bena biyo newe ngama eme monjang tadegi noku ile ba kwa mach ku kara ku dekyako dani chi chagbe nok kaneni realtan monjang zado ta chini nogin chile batiek adawa ku ile banyan rande nya ku gam wunya gamok Daman wan ter chinen ka ngigen be ko ba ke ro ka lakin men tie ko to igena we bero gwang ya cha be ro ma ir she mungen ba gwan tor ja penya jala ka because kura ka nyodet
Hello.
kana ara na chi ba to football because in the kana no kura ana re academy dane kura le banya tan ngak la ye ngala to ga be abera ne ko bela tan ngak la du ban na bona ba kana ara pa olympic je wade no be nyot che ka yun ku ke ga e ka be ngite e pa no ni chini latin e yatin balati ko olympic ni yat ay pa din tirajat kular
It's rough. Somebody will think this is not a good playing ground, but eventually it's going to be the field where the Twic Olympics is going to be played. This becomes a permanent field that they will use forever. Life here, as you can tell, is very challenging, but there is nothing like being at home. I am actually from Twic County. When the Civil War came out, I left with my bigger brother. We lived in the refugee camp for several years. until early 90s is when we started the process of resettling to the U.S. So I lived in Tennessee for over 9 years now, and I feel I'm one of those good old country boys. The Lost Boys and the Sudanese in general are very grateful to the American people. It was a tremendous help. But even though we had the opportunity to go to America, Sudan remains our home. I feel good that I am back. The Civil War has destroyed much of what our people had. And to restore it, we got to be part of the plan.
Children wait until Twic Olympics comes. And with zeal they come. They walk distance, wading in water.
So jalwa na nin karo na. An ngo bere ba jalwa ban ni ka ban ya ka ban panyo. Lan ngo Olympic. I want there. Ko wada ka tor ko men Olympic a chin gunu ban tor ko gunu wa cheren ngi. A cha wa yin jalwa la paner. Ka chi man kui ka la yok tan ko chiran be ni kang.
Hello?
This what brings you guys together. The purpose of this is about peace building. We want to see a fair game among yourself. But just remember that you are brothers. And you try to bring your community together. Young kids are going to learn out of you something good.
Okay. Yeah, John. Barba. Okay.
This competition is very, very important. This is my chance. I don't want to miss it. Let me go from the war to the peace. I done already what I supposed to do in war. Let me do what I'm supposed to do in peace. When I play football, I'm very, very happy. Keep us very strong.
Very clear.
Everybody is smiling, happy, and singing.
Okay.
Oh, Ebola team with him. Ball so in that I took a ping. Ugaru ping. Okay, you win audience. I mean, quite a bit. Lakini in a sugar ping.
In Sudan, it's really very extreme. They are very poor in so many ways. There are no health centers for them to get medical supplies or medical treatment. There is no clean water. People drink out of the river. There are no roads to reach people where you need to reach them. The level of education is very low. Their kids only go to school under the trees. These are people that have struggled and suffered for so many years.
Okay.
Yet they have the determination to keep on with life and to change things.
Oh my God. Okay. Okay, finally, now you can hear me, isn't it? In your ping. Okay. Banya Queen, keep and Jala Ben Bandida, but I believe Manchina ping about ping air. So where doang Jana Emmanuel on top Banya Queen Malik, a point with up again. We get a ready to go by on the screen while Emmanuel Kondo Kujana Banya Queen, Jilmadi Kujana Yena yana ka aware we ready ko ba ko bu barnamij da be jo wo man kida malwali na pengani ngadi pengan wala ci ka pente.
Very clear.
Okay, ku bu loy ina ba the studio we can look at ka pen loy ko ji bu pen ka bu ko ja ti ka ka.
It is our hope
Khalas
that
boy.
with all these mega chances, our boys are also going to go to British Olympics 2012. If we have a chance, more peace and more facilities we can do. And suffered for so many years, yet they have the determination to keep on with life and to change things.
Kedang Emmanuel.
Nyar biar yo ko pa English ya. Kaya tu sudah ni tu je.
Emmanuel, try again and bar in.
Kura kaca dah dia. Nak ni nyar tu betul kura. Jangan bikal kena mana aku tu.
And kedang ken kulum ma kelo refresh kena raloy kedang kulun tu ngai right. So ila ba ben dukten from the beginning.
Ayo aku kada dar keban diri kurang bila.
It is our hope that with all these mega chances, our boys are also going to go to British Olympics 2012. If we have a chance, more peace and more facilities we can do. We all need to join hands together with our friends to make sure that whatever we went through doesn't happen again. So that these young men and young women could live in peace. You know, a human being is defined by what he does. Reconstructing the country needs each and everybody.
Okay, okay, padaran chip ben we ga chakale ku chakalor please coin ko wo ko chi kadang chulia mi metana paidi so chu ben ngi jengen to ngai liu but please is a we ping ke ken ko ke ba ka ba ko kan ka ba ke yan ka la ke yan we ya ping ku bu sorry kadang chi ta weekend but barnamij chirat be meet ko chen yen te de ka ken la job ade technical problem ni ka loy ko Emmanuel na pengen. Okay. Oh, very good. Aware in your ping? Aware can ping. Okay. Manual in your ping? Okay, خلاص. We gaba kabay banya chwila ko je ngabe yo wegi ku bu bejo. Okay. Okay, okay, ibe. Very good. Okay, chalu go back on screen. Yes, you know go ping the giga. Yes, we gada yin. Okay. Now yiniki we gada yin, ina dai work.
Ya dai we ai ko yan ta ke jon kong orzat.
Very good, very good. Malwal.
Ya ina ping.
Okay, we got a calorben, who work a come work a lay. Malage getting a cholo even. I can't let it and we yoga and be in jogeratin, but Malage. Work Barnami that our Gabelatin. Quite a run a bread, who Janakan in Loiku Kango. kene chuo made chuo mani mitane kol tabane wade Olympic week beloy fa pada pay dit ke kiu ben chil ken ta ko ri ni ne ran men ko chila lui lan kene fa bu ya da pay dit ya ko be te de ni era loy tin ni do ngara tin ya na te pega nam tin fa awal fursa ba gambanya chil ko barake de yinga jana lo ne lo ko kan jogran nan ku yala ben ko rete no ko ka ngwana ben
Okay, sorry, in kuna keka gat pain so that I will be calling you in names. That should
okay, yeah, I will put. Okay, Renabaka, just 1 second.
All right, okay, it will be good. So, Rantetan Magayan, Yina,
Ian Bolatim, Kujana Emmanuel Bolatim from London, Kujana Emmanuel from Australia, Malwal from US.
Okay, Malwal from US.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I don't
Okay. Okay. And yeah, and I'm at your pay. And thank you for this effort. Chiwaga are trying to connect us online. And I congratulate you, generation.com. It's now very easy. The world is becoming very small. Huh?
Exactly.
So I'm very pleased. Okay, coming to Twic Olympics. Actually, in 1999, Christmas, I was going to WOW. And actually, WOW choke. By that time, one year ring I kill Malik. My son, one Sima Syria down. And actually, Benbe and Tarik Talubay. And then he came to SPLM line. So I went for Christmas with 1999. And then by chance, Alarom Kega Sas with Ranchola Kalawol. So during the Christmas day, I can then we got a volleyball. Go volleyball, go pin go tiang away.
Okay.
Now the pin tiang away. Wa ko joti kulale kan ekri mo kene kur area da logla golen awan pyo jan we ke kene pyo ja we. It's my teacher. Kulale the kina take up ko dan ko la tan kadang khajma na zamada kan ngejang kutike ko ga ye volleyball. Then go medan go lo ya medan tiang be ko cheating te ko tin.
Wow.
So this idea came to me, and I said, okay, let me do sports for peace. And then I went to Nairobi. I drafted a concept paper. Now I called UNICEF. They were very excited about it. Which I called Twic Olympics because I wanted to start it small.
Yes. Yes.
So when we started it, it went like wildfire. And the first year, 2000 actually did 2001. Then it was having a lot of international coverage. So it went wild and became UNICEF supported it, and then New York backed it. So we played, and by 2003, the United Nations Task Force on Sport for Peace and Development came up. Study why people are playing when they are running away. And I was being warned, this is the only place that because they know that the international media got
Yes.
So yes. And what happened? So we're doing it through a late. And no go take only wow, but he will not dare to do that. And then it became famous. German TV Channel 1 came in, and then BBC came in. And then it went like that. So in 2006 was suggested to be the world year for sport for peace and development. So and Charles Geneva kula tijan kula yin man ko cha jog chokin ka pada pa ka yin kada jog wed Olympic nya itin na nya because if we recognize the cultural Olympic, then International Olympic Committee will have problem with us.
Yes.
So please, Olympic. Now I can remove it in the room here, but if I go home, I could add new name. Actually, they are listening to me, so I'm not. Okay, go and think about it. So they wanted to give me an award, and they wanted to adopt the program in 2016. But Gogoberio. Yes. But now what the development and after that many events took over, and then Sport for Peace became very big, became very popular globally, and people were using it for relief areas.
Yes.
So we went ahead with it. Yes.
Che kra yin kadang sura do kyo ka pai di ke in ni bengin awi do kena ma ba yin ati
abalogla
aywa ai wadu du wadu ya wa yin wel kadang chan ka da yin ko tat ku bi na tin yin adi.
Okay.
Yes. So now it's okay.
Yeah, it was only last year that I discovered that I was not wrong. Because then it came, there is actually Special Olympics.
Yes.
Special Olympics for intellectually challenged persons that those kingdom develop while they are allowed. And then it was played in Qatar, and South Sudan did well. And then I said, but there is also Paralympics. Every year there is Paralympics. So the National Olympic. So yes. So I can reason Twic Olympic a community now, community to community. That's how I describe it, a community to community Olympic. But I am very pleased. Shabab and they want to do it. So I support it. I'm very happy that I'm honored. So I'm available to give all the information you need.
Okay, very good. Okay, ina challe de mangi yo ke ni no ron kana ya. Aki da ron ko ke na ban play. Ke ron kana ci ja ben jog. E ngu ke ni ya sabab ngu ke faaliyat ke bro loy. Ke ron kan. Faaliyat ke bro loy.
Okay, faaliyat ba jo ye jon kongor bi jo jam ko we. Ran ke ke chul. Initiative so Kongora Tetan will be with your but benefit the other I the pay sports first of all the teamwork they appear, and then it gives you dialogue among you, capacity and that, so you people can play and you can have a teamwork, and it is also a forum whereby you disseminate a lot of information. So Guinea worm. It was very easy to talk about Guinea worm for Twic, talk about education, and then roll. Was able to collect a lot of medals, so make Rock always folk more than any other place, and because participation in Newton was higher, so I can show that actually sports also can give equal opportunity to run able. So program abaga palin biya John Kongor and Jan Kini.
Okay, gubal kini na kampion kiraja kuba achievement ki fitara wan tuen ki boken ki ko loy kongo ko dingu ki ko loy ba ri ne ni sama ki ne no kariya ba kan madi ko gbe ja fay dai ko loy ko dingu ki ko loy ka chana iran won ki na ka ping ko wuju be a part of it ki ngi je kan kini faida ngu ko dingu ki ko loy ba pani to e tin jana ko ki ga jog
Okay. Number one, and then youth started to have their own forum. And that was very, very, very good. And it was also creating a market, because the Chico band it was a very good market. And then also it shows people can discuss, people can talk, people can laugh, people can compete in a very good sportsman attitude. And children were traveling from end to end. So the fact that you look at rotational became very good. So people started to know themselves, and that is very, very important for me. And it is a forum, information are disseminated in things on development. But in sports by itself, it is industry. It is very rewarding morally, physically. And we have tried. To go to volleyball like Kajbar, Tumani Deng Marefo, Tumani Ring Marefo. My son now, but I above a Twic Olympics, but otherwise, is sport in Okonyan by Aran. So I was ruthless when I was young. Yeah, so those are good things. Hello? Agaping? Hello?
Yes, in
Okay. So
okay.
Back to
okay. I could use Balu. Can you allow chip as a petty you working to do? The name of the we are not of the Golui by, we are not of Golui by, is a movie. Ian can never lawyer, Alichal John Jellica John Akon.
Congo.
John Congo, okay, and a Bagamo, be preparation in Kiralo, become level. John, Andy? Investment, madam, John and Kitty. The big child get young is a madam or get academy. Okay, okay, we got a compare, we got yesterday. Okay, we take a lore to force us Lana, can John Kongor, lakin chit time, kid mention time, get a way there. Rana Bratate, Punada Kenning about the Kedankan, Twic Olympics, and Kapia there for being Kawailu Shara. Force about them.
Okay. I see Malala. Well, Chiben.
Okay, I okay. Okay, John, just 1 second, huh? The gigabytes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, hello, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Banya Chila, you when I can really Tinigograt, Tinachiter walk, the knock of D. Chicoloi by Kujanak of D. Lubocolo is a movie, Jajical. Kayen, a tea ranabin, Penwan a bit of in Twic Olympics, Lakina Chirang again. The Gazar, Nafalia, Kebrulo, Yanaki, and any who ye to do. Bakiri go, Goran, we could bend, Beda, Fiobe, Miet, Bongi, Yakongo, okay. Young Nam, Yanaki can bend for Flora.
Thank you very much, my brother. Kujala coach Chilu Share Colgan to Barnamage at Historical Twic Olympics. Yeah, and the white when coach Twic Olympics got that I'm sure, but at Twic County since the onset of the Olympic in 1999 and reached its highest peaks in 2000. Tijeza Talo Road, on the ground there are technical teams. Mjia Moktan, Legina del Pani Ato, the gate coach, the gate captains from various Payam, start from a coach in the east up to a coach in the west. So preparation are in place in 6 Payam headquarters. party jeza dato a loy community long rap kujala long away a chuk jok chuk one men sharap nasher warwan chuk la by yidi they are in place ko gwer bordo en kan boy kaero bi koite diaspora kujala higher committee based in Juba in which I'm part and function of it. Fa ku wich ku elon ada yom wane chu yega hadidu biya yom sita exactly shararba biya in yoga Twic Olympics. Wayoku yoga Twic Olympics will bring a lot of change. The gap from 2010 to the present is 10 years. Ujala shabab to be skeleton. Shabab de gashar mizga de gashar sena mene kai Twic Olympics is in alfen ashara la ko gana ci daga 20 sena. That social fabric which was brought across by the Olympic actually need to be revived. Ago koi kwa ago kuduk nom laude ne ago koi run ngi on dwaji jana ne manuro kunala aja kwa jasa ko ngen gan lebe taj ren koi rijo ke ulu sharak Twic Olympic senalpen ashara ngi jan lebe ne na yi makan fi Twic ya nza to anta woni imtan an kitiye nyanja tiak za to ay tse jukura fi Twic Olympics tiak sana alfen ashar nyan trole nyan amiel ko ken Twic Olympics na ba do ka che Twic Olympics ta dido kairo za da dida nyi tiye ga dia pa ay ko yo gano Twic Olympics bring people together ka ben bu ka ja koito le unity da elba mat we yen Twic Olympics na che yen didi Twic diga je wer diga chin pinta tin kolkan didi mishkila wan betad creation of 28 states 32 state tag diga je koy tu diga je tor lakin wo shabab betad Twic wo ga urer by fatra betad alfen wo kam sashar up to 2020 bk wilaya ya ban duglong tin awo zato were the mentors ko welwela kachin mishkila le brot ko lo by pana awo chi kene cholo Olympic ka chi wo madi fa yen ken ne chi wo ko nya pe didi tong diga je thor men wod ko ge je ko thor na kal men ton ko jala bay ko bi wala warab ko jala junu Sudan lakini e ko yogo no Olympic ene ko yo ken priority number 1 to bring the unity and the social fabric of our people pa ken an yaro gen ba ko ka we shabab Twic tair ko jala shabab ta Juba tan bardo chuwi mat wenete de bay ene ya chila bay zamani yit anja banium tamane shar wide jantuk Juba so wo lo fundraising uro pan nyok turale awen ko jala ko aja ko jena ja ngod ke fundraising loitin wadan rejdel ko jala insecurity roloy kam ududa ke koy kwantia ko ene ke fundraising lo ja koy thank you
okay ci jadi ga pay dit so yelwel ka falian ngok bro loitin yan events only a kura kan is it only basket wala kura gada marad wala kongo
thank you thank you very much and captain of basketball the Twic Olympics pa ka jwaja ay ka toy ka bijo ko ga volleyball ko ga football ko ga basketball. These are the main games I want to book a toy ko ga cock athletics temene kat kujala kene chol jurabil lo tag of war kujala jumping e kai kat kujala pir regatong pier asama sapa kujala kok temen wer ko kai wer temen kursi ele beto ko kaja wer ran be kong yitin kujala kajwa kaka bertoy lakin what we know is that this is the beginning of the phase 2 of Twic Olympics in 2021 though the other games and athletic kile birtoy lakin actually aberja toy sharp nashar lano we could be at toy on Olympic December every year anu mizkwanjo diaspora we gabana air bagban ba fi fadra betad kujala ko jwaja jil fi East African countries Uganda Kenya kujala ko gajil Juba ko gajil wow ko gajil ko jog bila bay bila Twic fi fadra betad yi pa kene ni ci higher committee for Twic Olympics in December every year. Start from day 26 December up to the second week of January. And be an outside, but again, Penyelier by Pana to tweet, or Piwato, so Lebokairom to took Kubada Bokura Butoid, be quite a own air, but okay, be the buy, be Giga the rule, and this will also create a window of interaction. Then, allow we quite air, and young Penya to quite wear away, Kayaku, you know, the dick. Remember, won't call you and actually Manuel Kondo. We just link up on social media on Facebook. We allow you the tag in the KO Kongrom.
Okay. So much. Kong acha ka buga fi yina ben shani mu ben dak fursa det mu ben ala ina pengen okay yes okay yes ban my twin okay yes okay yes ban my twin okay is about the right but can roll book to you okay roll book
go ahead
now okay Twic Daniel quite a few studio Torat on mute and Bruli be chudo
I mean jam de ecoloi
no I jam
okay
yes but
okay now work jabab yani Twic Olympics sports what I will help is that actually we can project in 5 or 10 years time. You will be surprised that South Sudan schools Sudan clubs with South Sudan will be looking into where Twic Olympics is, because what we'll do, we'll start doing schools academy, sports academy every year. The key Twic Olympic law, 1 week kidong alo training local coaches. So we'll
Emmanuel Lina Chalor not on mute, you're a baby on mute.
Okay.
Yes, hello Kuba, Malaysia, actually did a bite it in a low Kuba at wing, but Kubalkin at wing quite die, quite around you bend with a cake over 10. Link at there in a 10 on screen and a link will be better. So now you walk and we buy in a 20. Bija youth process ke bake loy kubadang imbra yokita today kuna chata today menyana kaya kana ndayen where dwanga ku koiko so lo ku chata today himba jabe on the screen so you need to go and you ka kana chala koiko add me and I can wait a little one lu add ku babanga we ga chakale yaklo ke ku jarom today odol benman.
Okay. Yeah, chol banya chila la.
Banya chila chi kadang chi nyai so ila bija ben ben chi kadang chi kwaja ya chi network chi nyai so elo bangodi letwe again can we you bage chi galwen ri
Okay, yen kadang so da ko je yen dit ya. Apia now?
inapi
Okay. Yen we chat more ben ko Japan Twic Mayardit especially in Bolatem ko jana aware dang dit ku banya chil malit ku koi ko keto one there ko ke dai viewers or audience. Yeah, taban yeah, and around Tong Yalui, Kega, around actually Phil Malit. Bad days from 1998. COVID-19 bijabala ben. So Olympic ama sports activities at a Twic ke kornyin iwong no mayo kutay ke user men ko ka Twic ku bajara war che establish ena ngara liu na ye one 99 kawul ke ich it's by establish and would like to current twin barane chol wol makot ba congratulate lon pot in ke belo on chi ban chi malit chena ba Twitch so kili da lu ko sport it's by established to the extent in 99 2000 2001 2002 lad ben 2010 bi rane chol deng makwach ku mayoma juang bi ja pick up tiniten kayen kene ke ro banya chul mali ya balej talent center ke chirken apat apa dire sport a chanu ban jam tin ko ka bay ko ke yen ko ka won ko kwa ni ku ko ti ko kidong wetin en ka ne ko chol ka ngiret people interact people come together eco peace and harmonious social coexistence. People know themselves, people learn from one another. Ngupya dantin, nguri lengatin. Itan wo dia. Now, can kijban yala pay. Real day walk to it. Real diar. Now one less sport le ben within Twitch. Real diar will realize diar ada a role that could be play indeed in the society. Well, traditionally, they are recognized quite, but when it comes to reality, into public fabrics, kakaga kich recognized. But now, mutin, to that role, look, they are the role that could be play within the society more than war or that or bezat. So go to Egachi sports, it's all Twic Olympics, by Pan Twic. To realize what you treat is South Sudan sports, a coin age, a cock, topping them. A pay, when a car one, chi midwan, cake a pure church, chi dang meet, check qualified to the international community. To the international community, one thing it's all dang of your, a dang marepu. They weren't well in them. Now, on top of his you found it during this Olympic kind of Twic community.
Wow.
Kujana wunti na chol ring nyana yai. I wear nyan kai ben taban. I will not claim to bear den woga red woga koi to think over yen. But I teach ben kegabar. Cool fortunes within Twic in a bear kaitin. So a banker community Twic at the first place from this hour about congratulated kujana pound the chida chil malidon in the jogachok ko ya o the thing and the toy ka dangana chagan canting we have managed and we have done our roles during that time. So congratulations to Wegaben ama Wegaben wo koi Twic Mayardit lon pod the role pod then took play and that talents achieve with people they are dying of on my own capacity. Example, within Pantown in Australia, yes as well, we got a major soccer to establish. KR Antonga, you founded in 2006. Yes as well. Not only can Twic, but it can the Southern Sudanese, we got 11 teams. Martin, a third, a pair did it within the years as well, which organized. Indeed. Eloi pot chitwe loy can Twic community adenum sport team then. Honestly, kuj beloy.
Yes.
Community chimney work chabakan one Twic which you in ban mat kuban yal kagien and the car can even a pick up and I chitaman yin at chiban. Kataka kite in ten, Kuben yin ben pick up. i John John Kongor Thau ku jona i chol ma Twic ku ban ken ben ku jona ra ne chol kona yel we ga ba ga congratulate today ya job well done ku tam ke bang mu ke la twen pa di de so ko wo ko ta here yes we will play our roles.
Okay, gubal kin wok ben role da ko wok pa ta yer ko ken ko dot ta chan kera ngantene de gino Sudan angi ko ke dana nam ta wok ke anti yok.
Okay.
Yen chengwan ko ba jara ka ya wer bagam dikte na de ku bilel ku lel ku buk no pa nyaki.
Very good.
Gubal ken no gubal ken antene nam ya.
Okay. Hey, na pa dai. Thank
Yes, aware ina chale ku na de ku bilel kan lo ku balel fi 2 minutes ku baduk te no ban ku bada ku jabe jama ya.
Apa the pay. Initially, brother Paula Tim, thank you so much for the initiative. Jalo bin oba yakol. Kububerom. Kadang nasib dia. Kay mo nyan kay ku uncle dia pada chal Twic Mayardit. Achil mali ini chamod. Ini chamod rin nyan Twic Mayardit. Ini chamod rin ting Twic Mayardit ta diaspora. Ku jala team en chat kaya. We ga chamod rin nyan Twic Mayardit ku jala Twic Mayardit enta financial diaspora. And na mit yo pay dire rin kene tuinda kene ta eke kwadere look back after 10 years ka kenen chi nasib chil malit kenen chi tak Twic Olympics enta pan Twic yakol eko an chi manun bol chi jok waden ko ni mkurei financial University Sudan ma nyonen chi to e we believe kwa chi chil malit chi look tok chong mach yakol abelok dep bred ti Olympic Twic Olympic atatina kole bidaya wan chi minuti jok jok kana nieran we mi Twic te wo kun takten ukuna ko loy bene kan ba jan ya ko kan ba chola pung so nasiba chilmali ita yiga leja pay di kwan bit pyo pay yin diamond kene loy ben kene loy kene jinu wala kene Twic role diamond ya speak out yo kuping and it and tag the watch rom once a week lakin always your voice stand out kun loy pan Twic wala ko loy pan University Sudan kana yo ye lej kun ya le tatina bi pol baka pat baka jaga pan chol Twic kana Olympic yeah na support wa pay di don chi mit chit po win kwa chit po manun bol kwa chit po mit Twic kok nyar panden chi ka lwel Olympic Twic wi ke bi lo chan nyar ja pay di de kwena chan rane chol malwala wak ku jola mit Twic ko ke to Australia ku nyir Twic ko ke ta fi diaspora bi kan bi lo support ku bedel ben be la no kana e ke panda a che lwel ko bi jar nyal a wo dor jiran ko temen loyen che Twic en to je to ko che Twic en beneto a bu wet ben ke jiran ko kedet chan nyare yan kin eran to to wa chi tane chol nwere cho ge ka yana ni jam ke some of the members in the committee kulon and they said quite take the culture dancers from Nuerbul they might come to participate kana idea kana e kedet bo be peace be kam jiran ko ke go so sport diamonds they might kinel when in a couple other thing I be including that peace ku jola kadang good interaction peaceful interaction be so anem but pure pay did tin we quite chicken attack we quite ben will be temerun ku bede loy ya nya bu wa loy run to ben because ke chol Twic Olympic mo kana bedon ko history ko bedon ko legacy ki manuti jo ko kura ku ben look ja ka pay di da be da kol be ale ke Twic Olympics ke pa da pay di da bedon ke ko pod won chi mi Twic lo so ya na number pure we ga che le nya le tin kana ben be ka pet wa bulon da bu lo ko te diaspora bukan bu ben be pat I think ye 2 minutes wa che jak lakini ale in bayan ba ye ga le ko bo lo support morally ko te middle potin o dia tu medi ko ni tu medi financial diaspora yeah thank you
Leja pay dit ku kinta lenten we ga jet studio yitan but kan zema chana lon ter we da bug do banya kilo malik ku be ngade ter wako welcome back banyakil zema chinyana kai ina pengan mul ina pik okay no kila chalo
ina ping
yes ina ping apa okay yang nu achi dig
okay as a kala
apiat lakini you
because I'm in the room. Okay, I see water. The water I need to take that.
No, take the
I can run. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, now I could already yani we got a college and with your pay jammed in aware of renting. Go quick the garden can ICT now to well pure pay. But this is sports. What I can promise you people, you know, within 5 years, every 5 years, you will see a lot of development happening in Twic, especially in regard to level with our sports, sportsmanship. The meet, and this will. It is because every year we will associate it. Every time Twic Olympics there will be 1 week because I don't. It's all training of trainers. So we coaches are coach referees, coach trainers with different games, and then coach administration for sports. I think call journalism for sports. So from there you will have cadres who can actually administer sports, who can go anywhere and fit. You can also have players who, if we start academy, then meeting it under age, from 6 to 12, and then like this, all ages. By the time they're 18, the child will be task oriented. Actually, they are taking care of his or her health, or they are practicing, and they will involve sports clubs, to schools, to universities in Sudan, and maybe in the region, and you never know, even in the world. So it is possible. The only thing is that we have to be systematic, and we add in element of development. An element of development, it is every year. Then we have a week or 2 to review and train trainers. So
okay.
No, the strategy will be like this. Like, they will continue to Twic for a week or 2. Now, there will be a week for visitors to come. People coming around us, or people coming because if you dilute, so you make it best between that Twic for a week or 2, and then the 3rd week, because other visiting teams, but be better Twic, they can come. Volleyball, basketball, they can come and continue to play. So people will be playing for the last week of December, the 2nd or the 3rd week of January. Okay. My experience is like this. Our largest sports, I can make the pure school. Yes. So a family have to take care of maid. and which mean family to the community to then to Maitok, and then to Payam. They have to take care of their team. So you can drop in volleyball, you can drop in something small year round. Now, Lemben early on, when Zaman WFP I during camping. So it's food for work, and it's also food for peace. So possible. So one thing. The other thing is that Kulupayam should try their level best. Big teams can become a boycott, so it become a competition. Able people, and then later on we can have Montaka Twic, or we have a club in Twic, Mayarwa. You can play like a Shanti Kotoko, Ghana one. So it is possible. Yeah, that's how we can. That's how you can raise resources.
The challenges. Is any challenges?
Challenges at Otaban. Challenges will not overweigh benefits which are desired. Challenges at all. The leeway like before 2 to 3 years ago, yana chika sokacha watch by in one atemwel Abu Afash, yes. Because wale kazi Olympic achala balo la kan le bakas football le ba. So kulwa I can kulwa number 1 ka chola nyai kadang. Nyai 15,000 number 2 nyai 10,000 number akhir واحد nyai 3,000 ويك وكاز كي تشوي وتوجك and it played is يعني so this is what is happening, but economy generated around it did appear.
Okay. طبعا كده
ai nrod kana yaku pinga dik ku do pia
kan logo advise
well, diamond integrity is very important. So nyolma kwa chati kulele kan kudwa naja golele antawan ya nan yar kidien gi balo ko ba cham tin ko che kadang na cham a che kadang na cham batole. So kadang cham ko che cham jan bruop.
Yes.
So you have to rely on the benefit you are getting, whether a reward, moral or material reward, but you have to invest resources. But the program only very important, and then also people have to have very important kind of very strict laws, sportsmanship. Yani behavior chabab kegro lat wala because to nyir wala because to meet no. So that management coach is you are careful. Any person who is behaving you can educate. It say ya farek bata ku chi farek that chi lu cha jaw ko chi le baranda dol gup lakin le bar farek du lu cha jaw na dol farek that gup in Twic Olympics ku nya points ni. So you can adapt.
Yes. طيب كويس دائما
Yes.
فكان
peace is very important, and peace you have to pay peace with your friend or your relative so like John John, if you are safe, I know I am safe. If I respect you, you respect me.
Yes.
So that you cannot. That is very important. We have to live in peace to enjoy next Twic Olympics. Now tartong kol ku kaj ko tor Twic Olympics, the next Twic Olympics I believe. So Shabab have to be careful. Now they run and then they solve it by themselves. This is very important. And then you have to be peaceful with yourself. Take care of your physics, your mental health, your body health, such and by competing.
Okay. Okay. The king we hello, Baluela.
No, Baluela. No. I'm a politician.
Then,
your last word. Go ahead. I'm okay.
Okay. Your last word.
My last word. I'm available. Ability, my intellectual ability to organize in the sports school, intellectually school, who experience enjoy. I'm available by offer, and I enjoy because that is giving me moral reward more than anything else.
Okay.
So I'm very pleased.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Okay. With the college pun parandai kujanaran in Twic Benaman kijia mogutin tabane Twic Olympics in Twic next weeks. Ranin ta ko gotan Iran ni jog chok we ni ran ni jog ni chok tin kujana ko di ko loy bai ga ka tedi banya kwil mali da ko bija ga lwel e ko ngol ko bogol ko mu ko loy bai ko mu bogol loy bai za mu go itin ga fa ko kwadranda ko de ku chu betie ke swalt malab mubashar tin banya kwil mali ga ene wo ki de king lo bina tie de ku wi ku ba ko ja because chara acting I support Twic Olympics in chara ka kan the way we been always support command we kuba beneten kuba betedi kapot we kuba ben on the screen then akalo kuba got pinyetan kwa ran biati and fursa aba do ko yun ke ta fi studio aba ka ben ya na de ki wi ran ya beti banya kwil ka then akalo kuba ngode tie ene ken yi bale kwa ran dai ka Okay. Brother,
shukran lekum kubanto ko we ko la tipping Mayardit ku we ga chakaleja pai yana rani chola tumba wood maraj ana wad men the organizing committee ke yiga barnamij can organize and from day one in jawo chok ugaji chat in all the communities and people really like it, they love it so much. As I speak with you, and jam ko we pan urok and you urok man tiao. Iko pa Mayardit kujola technical committee. I think you call kind of they are drafting the game instructions. Ugarete mun umbari, ubuteten ya call uben toten ya. So up to the end of tomorrow Sunday, a community is informed about how the structures are being made. And hopefully, through support from our colleagues and Twic Olympics, we will be able date 6. Kenen muhimu pa we kubunyai Twic Olympics in bijok date 6 kenen a partial Olympics, a trial. We have been off for 10 years. Kwa we kubutem taben kapiatin. This month of February, of April. Then
yes.
The main Olympics, whereby all the games, all the expected Olympics activities are on board, where all our guests and our members will be available. And that's where we shall, at the end of our games, we shall invite our neighbors. This is peace initiative, where we shall bring in our neighbors from Unity State, from Ruwing, from Abia, and from other communities. They may participate because we want to build peace among ourselves. So hopefully the good results are going to be tomorrow. Community Twic and they have really accepted, and that is the only hope to buy the money. We get confused by politics, we get confused by lack of resources, we get confused by lack of employment. And when you go around, people talk, Twic Olympics is the only hope to restore the peace that we have now.
Very good, very good. Thank you so much. Tay kuna koi ko yine toke awala deg koi ko luyin. Pengukin ke
Quite correct, but they are being disturbed by the internet. So when you
yes,
get a
I
good
know.
place where you get good internet, that's where you get connected. But people are just following the likes, the program actually.
Right. Yan ke yakin koi ko ge pal fursa bigeti ke bigeti ya. E ko ngok ka ka tinga ke mamwe ge kadang kene jilon kene jirin. Yen ke akida grunu man ka ken ka kira beloy ku chan ku bija yok par kri bina je yok from zero. Ako je ko ngok we girini apa ta pa di biara anta pin menu pantam ke wo in te go tenen jera de machine nyodi tin corporation enta yana ko un ter ke loyer lekin bar bab ya Congo of the one cake Galway. Kayak we could be quite a one game in the Sudan of Ricky Martin.
Kokek muhimu payment tiong resources kebu Olympic kebeloi. Communities people are collecting money in different corners of the world. People are contributing cows, goats, and all this. They are actually helping us in that. But the main problem and tiong tekene committee to Olympic challenge is that our community leaders they are not so much cooperating. Because we are traumatized with the politics. That is a small difference of the state headquarters were the difference that young in the communities. So bringing on board our youth leaders, community leaders, they are fearing, it may not bring peace. But I think Lloyd, the only thing we must accept is that
Akwaja Wama the cheek and I can okay. Atema wood in Apunga. Emmanuel, can you hear me? Yapping?
Yes, in Apping I.
Okay. Tema chi cái đó là chi internet ở chi nhảy so nó được cái vị của ba lue là hello của ba là lue dan ko we an dukten ni nyana kai where what the coach bordo te studio okay from avan
Eyen ya na tin kidi den ba ban loyal tani apa lona da ka agwer chi loy tweakena o jona family dia ayoko support it ke bit together ayoko support it apa kene ke grow ten lejan ke tabai lejan to juba lejan to tie lejan ke tie ben kene mai apa transparency ena yi ban jam tin ko je tie ben biga transparency naning randek dollar rentung chijwar for example from the beginning we actually we koi kwa but we articulate and good management well the be organization can be manage a path go naning mantung tweet to diaspora what the dollar tung chiyok ka dollar tung kan deal use wisely deal use Olympic one in la ke tweet deal use at the same time be ran tung ta tweet ka ngongin deal yok nai ran che gam because myoy ko uniform ke every child every person in the law on the ground ka deal yok uniform de piu de ke ka deal ka de ke piu de ke ka de ke chira tung won le bita doi ko chira le ke ye ne na tan num twen I know that I think ka chin ke chir ga na chile bro lo but long a yala luel wala kala chan a yi support it to embracing it ko be support na chogro chingi support this year now in April but by December ka ko ta irben hopefully kata ka bi support in bi gamten ene kene ni ba martin ka kene na ne ran da won ci bana ya ke ci ran ti ka ngi tinga pat ku nyu je rin ja ko nyu ja ko ngi ting ku nyu je chok chen ku di tin ko nyu no lao ku bi thuê chen be be cái pet ku bi our reputation rin ko wo ti bị nghe là cái chỉ là bị coi là lần ra vô nên coi rồi cái này cái chuyện này bị ban lấy cho nó ban thọn cái này cái rồi hopefully abroad đi nghe thôi chỉ riêng hoàn này thôi chỉ là bộ làm em với coi đài bên audience của coi top studio colleagues qua ai thôi during the war tâm hoàn trong cái tâm hoàn ở trong 98 99
99 yes
2001 that war time ko chiro ben ngi ya to chi tue chi tem bu control apat ku ye protected kutu the third in be Martin kene ke wan ke chabab ke muk lejena the high committee into Juba they have to play integral roles along with safety can meet na leurot ke mi dale bu ke insured be insurance beloy ku chi ke training wel banya chil malit dil ke dan chol first aid dil tauten bu ko train ya koy won bu ja bu ko pon nga en chilu injet ko injury ida ko be loy ko loy di ko ke akati ke le ba Martin and I'm very determined and proud that John Kongor
yes
of the media in role kan ya chi nyang we won ku ken la luel e ke da ne yen ka captain lakin yen ya is good in media ku media ya ko le we ama wo tu jangi ku ku tin le baloy ale bu get viral pa di ten ko jwa ko le ko jwa ko lai wani e kene ke ga ko ke wi ba ka Martin na le ben ka Twic ke mu ka committee and all the other Twic ke they need also to kadang big diaspora community but they are part of the committee not now but in future take that by December I can teach the talents teacher area a little big publicity kujana resources collections a little big so yeah kujana what a piece ya a little model of pay bu koy luitin to change bigare kalam ni I'm very proud and I'm very happy pandana teach ko ja law ni tin mayarwa ko ja rera pat or nya yarwa ko ja rera pat para wi bi jage ku chodo ka chen re chingi che cha la tem John Ayin nyan ko ke to ba chin mali than all others awuja ya modeling rin ne ku bi ti da chil mali do ne kan modeling apai be social enterprise be Martin social enterprise including na neng diar won de ka kan de ga ko de ko poder ye ko lo chimen tajir ke mere ko ku bi dirin kene yin kene e bye bye it ko ne yok bye for example chima na bu mi da to ke de jal pa ya mari ben they will come ke go well au ber ko ku jona ina jiden ku ale bu koy kok outside bu ko ti ku be supported there so everybody will come with greed so na joga su man kala bu gut pe pana wutu yatin ku bukan buka tem buka ya ajwe ke ten da su ga level nyal the prices are be ga cheaper actually be go back hal bi ga di koke ake koke wi ba le kwad pan Mayarwa ku jona yen banya chil the chan be look into this social enterprise pa di social enterprise te gi ran wen ga ga ko to ran da won de ko po da der go ajwe chimen ran de baka cham wala ran de chire kala mai wir ke ten ka kale bi mi ti jwen ale bi ke kir ku ci su ci boosted ko chakale
Okay. Thank you so much. Hata internet ko ya ere au butongi ko kani kinu basuda. Okay, aware ina cha ben lor kuin dog mic na de ku ku ba mad ko ti ka ler ko ko bu pia da ba di ku ba nya kuin ba bo kien ku bi dak so ki wa mad long ban long ar ke tie bu ja ben lu ja wo te da mai ge ku do.
Okay, apa the pay inja pay ka lech Mayarwa. Yen work by panichol Twic Mayardit da mat pio pay dire. Che kinga did ba ben Martin. Kana wi balwe message ten mi kwane Twic Mayardit. Kekta fi diaspora. Wi balwe la kada ok Twic achiran le be gwir ti cho kin metin bo gwir ok ben. Ka po den chi mi ti tak bai. Ka po bo lwel ok ben ok panichol Twic Mayardit. Kwe ka pat bedong ka legacy. Iran ben wijen ben a part of it ku bedong ka pat blo ate kan e chuglo chi man jok ben a chi mali lok jok nom ku pet ko chinten bi generation that look ben bi ba look do nom ka masi di tino wo mi Twic Mayardit ben CS nye ku panda duk CS to la right ka kwa ku kan social ko pat buk CS buga pol ka CS ku chu ya ka social kun bu panda beraj siyasa ci panda ace unity da ace lu tested ko nyen chu dor matin nyen bedo kero e choko e ko Twic Mayardit nan I'm appealing to mi kwan Twic Mayardit air mi ta juba mi ta ba ku jola siyasin bu kada bu ben bu Twic ben ta ke number 1 bu Twic ben always ke priority tino be interest Twic ben number 1 kayen en masi baleka mit kwan Twic Mayardit mat ko chin tene kani ku ben be kapet ku be don kay good reputation tene wo Twic Mayardit ren siyasa raj bai ka ja wi bu ko loy tie ko pat be bu ga united ku nyar ku na churu nyar kiran bo nyar to ku re jo ku kiran militik a got ku ben kiran ku ben ko do achin mi de tin to ake so ku chiro loy tie ka tin on ka ke to chin ala lo mo chila duk ko o mi tin to lo ku yet ko chin ne kani ku bu lo ya pat ben be ke kana Twic Mayardit kay karan kay legacy Twic Mayardit kay pan Twic Mayardit ashan ku bu duk dan chalo mayar ene ku ba lwel ka kan na le ben long support ka chal wel yen individually I'm very supportive of idea kan I want to be part of it because yeah nani a diamond bayata akwan pod won bedong tin ajal ke bolo ben wocho so yeah ne ke malo ala gara cha cholon bakwan wer kan fundraising ke deng nya de na won cha jok wo gan maktab Calgary ten and mean Canada ka ci belu step bin kule ka big law and I have to respect that ke ga maktab and they have legitimacy biya ke law in so until step aside lakini nen kaya personal individual man tweet and a law and a jur ke permit ke so I could support ya bula kay separate from Twic Mayardit the enter fi Canada ta ke banya year a loy London support na bula lakin ke kaya wer kaya individual ke permit ke permit won yar ke po do rotui abula kan long Twic Mayardit anti jam ke ga chol matwa ka kulan kwan be jam ke en ti kan bana turn out lakini chin kan support ye ke permit ke kin ke be gel kubula directly to Twic Olympics I wish all the best with committee don't give up kira an bin in yata on the same page the koire na kan le bilwele kan or to disagree so don't be discouraged keep up the good work kan e ko the pay dida a chago lar ku chago lo di gomga ren Twic Mayardit to ju ja pay a kai ko we ku kan abu ben be inshallah kay ka da wo ben wo lweren ko ni ala buta ka we ku doro ben pani chol Twic Mayardit thank you
so much ina challe ja pay ina ba ya
yeah
ku be
yola ja
ko
pay
ko
net ko be
coi có cái bên này cho nên thank you so much we ne ro en which buka kan ni mun chi cái đang cha là we do cái lương ta ni no ni ri me adi met pio we ne cái ka kan na lu na tin ko be ne coi ko ban ma di ko cái đấy ni ku go ga nyam we ba lo na ni ya le adi ja okay malwa ko gine ya ping
aywa ini aping ku anda we ko ben anta shoru meten aywa alme ma pa pa ana chi network chi an loy ko de ko ye loy cut off e aping mu
ina ping adi
ai de ko ye loy cut off tawon ko ana la ko bana ben alme mi ana chi pem ya pa that's my number one thing ba kang loy ten ben chogro yuar o ti ben we ko ta Europe live show ya don ko jala team en lu ya yerten diaspora ke ko won ke ko tong ko bi mi Twitch bi ko got ko nyal ko bi ko mo ko nyal ka den loy ka ko jala ko wan ter ke jogen en event ken ko ga to ta yerten ko ga twan ko ya nyar bi mi Twitch bi ngi ya bi ro to men ran chi den ma ko atwan ko ta pana kim ko ran chi lu ya pe ken Twitch nyar ba ka long rian ke randet kaman lui tin wa ter ke kai jogen en da event ya chi an ko le chi kan che yam ai akali te marhum ala yarhamu ai ran chi tong yang awa ka tanya ta pana ke lo ya mele ne ar ba ma ro kuni ke dien tu ngi ba kang lel e mer pio ya na lang great connection ke mit ke ga weta ba chi maran chi chon back cha reaching out and he explained this situation loaded by kujala wet kin sport chole chogram America ten because I think that the spirit he has a spirit management when they are in between that and he always reach out for the youth called here the low involved Kenny but yeah one of the people chichol one and they connected me kulo do chi kwen yan kwen chiro ban jot ko cha luel ku to ki chi dot ko cha ko chi dot reason and ne ar ki chi gan dre an example one loy Congo it will kai to one and the same way spirit into ancient future in this desire when they can future the yokin they think me the unity bear together if there is a way that we can find a unity it through social activities they go loy akai kalanga sport wa kalanga mabonga go dear oh the difference is one takam kwa kulog lor you have like nothing well together go unite go obey so I'm always after things that obey together yeah na che bajama pay because can we eken ku brolo che ben kana kon chiro lo e ko pet ku challenges ato one of the challenge e ko yoga yerchen e kan ko de ko ye lo no kan chiro bolo for some reason e ke lo security issue and things like that one ya tene ko ngore ping ku jala ko wonte to we could be can security can be facilitated in a coach because it's a big issue when it's quite contribution can be very in a na la mi ko ko no the low kan yaro mi da no fa we mi da kai ta ba bi ke assure ke manin ci ke lo assure no kan la twen wala nga assurance no cin kray bro lo man ti bu ben to ko cin ko lo jaldan bu ben ayer da den kan muhimma pe ti ti ci bil bla benta det awo ti ka be lo kemenin kan ta Europe ina ru men wana pa yuna ni aksa famsa wada kai ko men pa sarba wada kai ko rer me tini isa wahid in order bukan tweaken bu ya da yer ko bi tweak bengi so walang unity lakini rin ko bo yi mat en bo loy akan wi ta o ka ya yer
very good okay so we ko ja America ini ko ja America mushkila
yes
okay yeah so dam nunun support dun le barnam kene gaim so ay ke bidra jog fi April wala ke ben jaro na ya sente
am da pero ya real wa bu loy barnamij loy tan kulwan a comedians kwanta America tan ran chol ding malwal yala ding blue aga show loy kolwan to generate a fundraise ajangai to GoFundMe jaloy quite chuk ping, but not a lot of people shown up or contributed. Deng achiman man ke session inu book big comedy show loy comedy show achi generated a pay ada ko lui contributed metin o achi enough money achi yok actually kwachi jwe but acha go well a year because at
element yes
to chuk the plan ke deran be loy for we ada tin bio ko ko America chinda achi yok ku bela tin shabab ku jala ko won jam walang connection ke chon ma Twic ku chon ma Twic bu chol in the show bu loy ku bu ke chu yo ko ten bu presented tin ke ku bi ke loy ke ku mam ke bana ko a cha lon chen ko nyen ka den kan karo kan ka diak bu ka lew
very good okay ya aku dek dat jaban kan tijin ka wi ku ba ma de ka dan kan I ka lo ku balwel ko
aki ba martin aki ba martin apay kene kada this is the only hope will be to be mat because through these activities our united with our differences ta kam kwa na de ran lang ken man war ran lang ke niar la twenga tu ka la twenga tu ki che chok yo future ya ran but chien ba be nial any future by ko che yin ran la twen so we are trying to reach back to those who are growing ko big lui grow ke unity and love and spirit ka kit ka sport ka ko be pan tu be chen differences in a gata thing
okay very good
in that and I see that will bring us together with regardless of differences to come kwa.
Okay, thank you. Okay, joma din bogi today ku uncle kila ba ja back ko chiti ka ko ba doni
okay
banya kili na cha ban lor ku ka mo ada ki cha to on screen of ta yen ti chi ran cho long ban long ar chier ti got ina da yen
chi longar chir to god okay appearing my chat
cha to on screen is ada yin eti inu mane ki cha le la ka ngabuloy Olympic kabuloy ku ba fi April ku jana to enchol coronavirus ka chi pinya che dom to bi ni ko kai
yes taban ke ga ko de le we chat ala gai werer ke na chatie John what chatie by ke na bi John ba answer but for me we have to be careful because gathering super distribution. So it has to be handled with much care. So globally in sports, I got Twic without spectators. So that one a determining factor. We should not. It should be taken into consideration because lockdown. Chika mayadini chika chuk kachilo book force. Maage kinyali be. People can still see what they get. What organizing committee, I will go there and advise because I will that for sure a big challenge. But John Kitatan, John again.
Yes, Gamma John and a blue can and a big book. John in a die on the screen much to see long bench. You got him.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Okay. You know, when we can go to Kini, the coronavirus, yeah, I cholera, malaria,
Well, Kiranjil is an opinion and should be respected. Twic Olympic many years from 2000 up to 2010. Initially shared nin talata. But Marab that في أواخر بتاع شهر 4. Jalat Wanye Alexano, when it's higher committee for Twic Olympic, and it's a Yakararo, by the end of the last week of December, and the Manepinli are one more young. Like in the phase 2, but at Twic Olympic and Jogger, in the opening, the official inauguration of Twic Olympic on the 6th of April, many games, sports, like in yang nganya to gan na quarli ga
ngai to
to
ka jihis yani kan ku biting
yeah
ngo chat ka da birang bichat gidi yende
very good ne to thin ne beloy so jin da mani beloy na ya kura baje bidaman ya loy ka kura ba to char 12 this year 2021 ku ne bi ka kulu la hivat ka ka to ban ne bi ka ja to tin amma the issue of COVID-19 yes akuma batat Sudan very, very serious about this. Especially people have to be aware of the precautionary measures of protecting COVID-19. Like in the lockdown, each year new one from the 3rd of March up to the 3rd of April. Which means up to the 3rd of April, then it may be lifted.
Yeah.
Lifted. Now, like you lifted, then the Olympic will start definitely on the 6th of April.
Okay.
For cases of coronavirus in South Sudan, actually pay like those days. For the vice president for service cluster, who is also the head of the task force for COVID-19 in South Sudan, in Bugiating, Baden Yom Talata Shararba. Yom Talata Sharar ban BK lifted or the ban extended. Now you get extended, then the higher committee will see what to do. Now you lifted, then the Olympic can continue.
Okay. Baik, ina chale wadi kin wakin bokchen adeng ana kai chola lele deng ayu la ta fi Australia. In ka kana chi godi no ka be wo ko $100.
Lady the president.
Yes. Yen week bulo gidi chan chu week ku ko gedang be kai chal week ku ben gidi ko nga bu to be tare mo bashar wala bu marke ko ka Australia ko
طبعا دك بنت long trip في أستراليا برضو كي ممان
rana chol nga pia go baran ka bakal wele tan chan ko bili ja na le ka tam ko jan ni ke ge ngai Australia en be lu we ko do
أنا بكيك كندوك
okay
كندوك
Emmanuel
كندوك Emmanuel Kundogan yike kwa big Emmanuel Kundoga abeke extended to the higher committee.
Okay, tamam. Aku that we made kidang na kini.
To come to the conclusion, taban na chiban jamit baden tagen be akar jamni ko jala ka jweja chu ka jama juntar benetide kana onwel angola chwimule bangol this technology has bring the world to be a single house enetide ka kan dido ida kirom ubukan abier bana bugyamit kayena lady da payatin ko dai ko jala ko ja wonta studio bardo gaja doga lady renti wek nimti made by panun lanu tuikile be made pay e kura dangen kura kena wich kuishe jo naira ne yogeno kura and bupana benyal then why not we bring our mind together and work for the unity of our people lanu Twic Mayardit rated K number 3 among the peaceful communities in South Sudan. Our greater Bargazal lanu who ga kaj mashakil dakhiliya by panas in Arba Tamanin 1994 and actually when we conduct the second conference in a wing in January 2019, the theme of the conference was 34 years in peace, harmony and unity should continue. Fa wo ko ga rande tuenge mo Algerian in waru ulangong dem kol loku tawale wok Twic ko inshallah bordo ya e ko nyare no koika a wiku buka war na buka war kan chiwo Olympic en chiwo ga initiated and we have run shell en bo koitu bo gatiam fa kan nyara ne bordo ten wek diaspora ko ba wechin martina pay lano wek ga ngodu ke chin koika ngodu ke lano real Biden by Chiria long well and talk in University Sudan really complete lakini yuko yong na tagazin then ga woki actually bulwela ga chin koi kwanto so we got dil wokwan we got dil Olympic the Alcapan and never forget also the community at the grassroots is trying the level best to contribute whatever chicken goat cows and even grain to ke juar or buke Olympic buke ga pande we got chakaleja pay kunyala ja berer ka we ko kunyara no ruon ken la ruon ga inshallah na loko kumbia Twic Olympic Twic by April this year and by December this year then 2022 maybe we may get fund from different international and regional organizations to support Twic Olympic. Otherwise, thank you very much for the chance.
Thank you so much for Chala.
Thank you.
Okay, Banyakil.
Yes.
I kita ngaji wel aja kau John Congo aja kan wel. Buyen ya ting ana asila kwa ja wen kita pinjan. Buka bukto wala ren kau bukan kwan. Lakin kau juga pai di aja lah nyam.
Yes.
Aja lah nyala sin tong kadot. Lakin kau wala kau woto. Degen kenu bajalan Mayarwa and South Sudan. Kabe ya woke deki ken bina welta. Woga zaman di dechu na kapai dirin. Achu la job, dokum sa aja to kadang sa na aja to kidun. Jo wede ko kadang jo luoi. So we fila jo kapai di fa. Terus apa kami bin ke cek dai. Jadi kau cek dah cek tu jerut ping nombor ada kena baca lagi.
Okay. Yes, it's a great chance kan ko ka ba ka jolwel maybe to lewog la live stream later on to leka Twic Olympic later ko ka ba dialben. But I'm now more than excited. I think they level well. But the most important thing, wealth creation Twic are very industrious entrepreneurs, so we have to do a lot of wealth creation. Could actually job by Panama the bank chidi chidi and banking filalam in a modern factory in a pillar but industry.
Yes.
So we could book bank chedit and nearly the bank chedit below be a rural banking, be a microfinance facility that I could do that Kachilamar, Kalatao, Kundabayuk, Lakina be a fueling finances. Oh, Padmon Fair, or the best people in the world. Can you hear up? Can you woody the little bit continent?
Yes.
Yeah, and then a family might talk because what the Gabal Kid other and you will call a quality who put
so yes.
So nobody's going to escape it. You escape it when nor when woolen so so that is the most important thing. Now we have to do investment. We got along here yan Somalian kohunut fi Australia best places force saving every month, every day you keep $1, and then it goes around. Now Jack Bay, Jack Boot, and then this bay become collateral. Go paler panana ko cheng tin den baden den ko no ya. Ya like both you involved in business. Baden jaga mol dikor pa to long area ne Malaysia nyir ka li keten jambi ka jatingo. Yani they are go better actions but nyir to Panama. People fight against Jeb da chibulu. And then management by crisis, you know, so we have to invest. A lot of things have been. Sports got agriculture. I will do something for agriculture. I will also go. First of all, Twic Olympics. Bumara Bugalo. There are the Grampian. So it is a lot of things.
Yin ku dul wel job bay pan ayet na ci ken ba ca ba 90s yin mugrat ci am ayet na wi ba ja gamra de yin kin wo ju ting ya yin bin ya le bi chali le ko bi bin ko bi bay bin ko lu bi de ke de ma ci wo ko lu stepid wan zaman tam wo ga bu ben lu stepid ko gi zaman ni ci dor ki ni al ken bay so kin yin mushkila yin na ca le ko ngon mo ken tok kedang kana ba ka ben lu ya de cherit ba lu na de last word ba ja be lu ka ba ja in ba ja ben ko ke
okay
rin ko yo mu du en ko na yo mu du ko tu ya nyo de ke
yes
yeah okay chale ya Twic ko je cherin to enough kan sport kan wala kan sport kan mus wala kan deg manu da ta na ya wala to ya ma arwan we got diamond fighter is today ko dai di kita dari ngamu betul kan bikin tuang to kala ter kan to bira ben aku di bawah tu kata wega de ngabu ko gi chana wa tueng nai mo kun me jongi Okay.
Di man marola ya ke jom no yan gidi wa che ben du chen choram ke imrol wa ma kirki jwa ke nyai fo ta wa ta mare ya ti aldo ri ni chatu yi wera para kadia bulwa salam ale amuna kin gam gurmen ande ngar gal monjam shukran
واحنا هسه خاشين للشهر السادس ما صرفنا مواهب. إن آخر مهية صرفنا مهية شهر 1 شهر 2 3 4 5 دخلنا ل6 5 شهر صح؟ ما صرفنا مواهب.
Rubro rai bay ba mer jol dunjo pan jenu ba jilla well jom dollar ba jwel get pan jenu ba jilla well lo ga jilla well jom dollar ba jwel get tine nana dungun ko bora jubal ko bugin ma jong ni real bay jal gemro ko jol wur jol wa gin ma jong ni ina jom dollar jalla ge bam dan do borbal Kayane am well, kukwe loy di. Yaw jola borgol mu kiramel. Duru ayu mier wonim bi a jok tin wo. Rubro warai be ba mel jola tunjo. Gajaway tinin, away ran dini, na bento yingong gajaway wood, away yamdur, tiji did going on gajaway tinin, away ran dini, na bento yingong gajaway wood, away yamdur, tinin and a turret, kapara jubal, gubin my young near alvai, Yalgamero, John Woodjal, win my young need, in a job do a lot. Yalega bam dan no borbal go yana am well go loy di ya wi jola gorgol mu kiramel duru wa jumyar wonim bi ya jok tin wo rubro warai be bamel jola doljo tiji di ngon ga jawoy tin awoy ran din na ben to ngon ga jawoy wud awoy nyam nur tiji di ngon ga jawoy tin awoy ran din na ben to ngon ga jawoy wud Awoy nyam nur tene nana turut ko bora jubal ko bugin ma jong ni real bay yal gemro ku jon ur jala baba gwin ma jong ni ina jom dollar yal ga bam dan do borbal ko yana am we ko gwen loy di yaw jola borgor mu jiramel do wa junior wonim bi ya jok ten wo rubro rai bay ba mel jona donjo uru godi Nyalian go jagu yigin yam nun biwa kulbi en peinom ajingi kulben ben ya peinom ajingi baman marura ben wo ga jol peinom tene nana turot kapor jubal go gwin majung ni real vai jal gemro ku jol wur jol wa gwin majung ni ina jom dollar dalega bam dan no borbal ko yana am well ku gwai loy di Yaw jola gorgol mu kiramel duru wa jumyar wonim bi ya yok tin wo rubro warai be ba mel jola donjo en ko jang bin en ko
Mayardit. Mayardit America, Twic Mayardit US, Mayardit India, Twic Mayardit London, Mayardit Israel, Twic Mayardit Kenya, Mayardit Kampala, Twic Mayardit Egypt, North Sudan, kulukum salam, Emo Twic Mayardit roll around the wall, kulukum beritkum Twic salam, Emo Twic Mayardit roll around the wall, Weba mother good marwadia, Dawun Mayardit, Kunyalun Mayardit the Ken Marqua, Shabam Mayardit the back and warqua. I'm on Twic Mayardit roll around the wall. When I'm born, I'm a lwal when I'm a doing Agwe when I'm born, I'm a lwal when I'm a doing And when I'm born, I'm a lwal when I'm a doing Agwe when I'm born, I'm a lwal when I'm a doing when I'm born, I'm a lwal when I'm a doing Would be nice giving to all alam Mayarang is a cake, Kanyam, a rartin Would be young is a cake, Kanyan dong, a rartin Mayarang is a cake, Kanyan loy, a rartin Cheran Congo, Twic Mayardit Madalim It is spotting each tweet in Kuraka way tweet Cheran Congo, Twic Mayardit Madalim It is spotting each tweet in Kuraka way tweet In Shugle, a quen bona Malwal when Maduni ring Bain Konyu is Sudan Panajanova Sudan Amam Kunyiramam Kurienti Amam Kudyar Abeng Mem There we banabun watching will galam coin cake, ambassador coin cake. There we banabun watching no uniform coin cake, ambassador coin cake. I gave a kai war a call to it about that nebris, but that was here, but that doctor green at a blog, look at you and long United Nations, but you're the queen Malwal Twina, allow them.
Okay, I'm back.
My shackles.
Manuel di nama pe ya ko ma si gonu da rebel mo pe ya
Inchal ben leja bola tem work Twic and especially Twic to Australia leja wi ba work ten ko nin wan twen ke de dan chik loy ku ayu ya Paya ngot na neng ran det ngot de pyo kwon please banyal be ko mi de Twic ke bu ka dial kwon ka won le ke go uniform ku jona pir den long tin ko len Twic ko ke yen na neng ran ro yok pan Australia ke man Twic wal ran det friend Twic ko wi bu kon ka wo ga la so le bawo tie le ba tie ko kwon do le facilitate tin ko ke to juba tin yi chol ma trek ke ko ke to adek list chiro lo wan jam deng malwal deng nya deng rin kan comedian adek ko kwan Australia ke chikerin dial gatin miaden chike pion miat bi ke kon so your donations yo ku lai which ku bag lai loy ku be facilitated a chan ko Twic kana la kura le jok date 6 so we ga challenge ku ko topic nomben ke Twic chilu long America Europe ku in Canada ku Australia ku jana elsewhere in Africa chi support den che gam so thank you.
Okay ina chung le ku wi ba tie we ka Australia ke di fa ko ji we chira tag pin wala ran to mu ga gwer ren menini ran Sydney the way I know في مجموع بتاع كويتا في ملبورن كده كويتا في أدلايد كده كويتا في بيرث ولا بيرث كويتا على جال كده so chaglo gidi jana yes we need to Brisbane so chaglo gidi chagmat ranto wala wega cha chiloite
well achin na zam chuk loy lakin voluntarily na yogran kede kalebo facilitated en kene chiro loy an ya chitwe lease ko America ana kero kwan ana volunteering ko ana ning support yen cha gam tin ten ko ta bai ba ti aro ba ke chuot ko team pan nyok ko jona team aweng long sport so ere kene cha lai loy wa twen chi ka cho lo ko ke mo committee cái na nên là để cái đề phát cái là bữa bé bữa má đi cũng facilitate chan bala tu rồi tu ngạc theo rồi có chăm và na tôi cũng cái đi nông thực cái là bữa leo so này cái nó gì bala leo cả anh chỉ là anh cha quan là khi nào lui volunteer thank you
okay okay ku na ba jang wadi
ya là ba dok pa nya
problem banya kwi la chan ku ba to ye na cha king on studio we na kon tar cha leli no anda nergin wa Sudan ken nam ka tam ka dag de ne ken chira loy akoy de ke cha nya wa kan ti we na rin na chin ka dang ko ga ko ya tan ku ya na be wak de na ba ban to ai ku bu ja la wo to kwa na nga ka de ra na bin lon de bi ja dom chok ku yom sit ta chi ben mai ki na ke chi ka ka yo ka ban ki twi che chi le ka chi gam ka chi ka badal so ene ken bra lo ka kan an bi ja duk de Joseph malwala ga la wa ga ta ne tan kel madana la khira ba del ten ko ja America na Canada chi wa de chi le lon ta ni ya na ka ya we ngaro và nó bao quát cái lấy cho có mục đích của kit của cả biết cái contact dùng coi tập bài nó coi
okay thank you ai
manual woga la ko tok so ko na de kene cha nyang ta ra kana luel ka lu luel
aiwa
yes woga la ko tok ze ma chana luel ku na de ken chi dongo yo ta ka ba ja ma tok tin ku bu wa tok da tao ku bu barnami da bu ya yo
okay ya na chin gidi ba ban wela pa gera la jirin لون تينيوت أشي لون ليو البسيط الموجود أحسن من الكثير المافي فكوي كي تشري جوار كوي ونشك غورن تانا بن أبدو على يا باي كوي كي وي بغلي جا كوميديان كوانا كلوار يعني كوميديان كن كي لوي إن بقيادة بتاع دين أدور دين ملوال ودين بلو ودين ملوال تتنا يا ويلا مماجون aci barnamij pada ci loy kulwan ko ya yo ko ne baay gan kan koy ko ba le ja de koy ko won ci ru dwar kwa ci ci kulwan lo yan go fan mi awuran ko we ka ta pin ne moy bor chol Peter Walden ata fa Australia in awuran ko $100 gam Twic Mayardit Olympics ran ci kana ya ran yar ko beta ten won pan yar ko buga le rin kan tene ran den ke pia da ting ko chu ting ke o ke ngwen bia o jogen kenen kan yar tin the outcome of it en an yar ko ba kai ka beben ku bi ben le la kol in reaction yi bai a chi ko ta yir sing akol ko ya ne ar na ye ku runier ke pia ka mi won che ben ji jam a ke mi war ka jog Olympic ko pia ji Olympic ko to yar na de man tri bo ben ping ro ya ne ran sport kwa cha kang loy chan America 2 time kwa chi good outcome and bay cha ting cha mi jwe ba ma di cái da ru da ping en chen wan ku mi kwan ju ba pi ji ko ka chi ga ka ya ne ku bi ba ko ga paten cha na le mustaqbal ye nyang mi if we create a very good way bi ke ru be nyal ka bu nyang ke kwa ba ki chu create it can be log body và ya na chin di ba lwel na wi ku tui ku bela tuen ka tui la tuen nom la tuen loy la tuen ke ku loy ku chu yo ko ka chaten che min kin chro jwaron a part of contribution ya ko be tui ya tuen và ya na chin di ba lwel an yar ko ko ye fursa bi ben wajiben wi ba loy kin chro loy akul ko ba western world ke mi kwan twi ta yer ku mi ta bai bu ko connected ko chro loy ko chu tin ku ni ar bu message ken bla yer bu ko ken ni ya message ku bu ping ngol loy ka ku bu ko ko ngidi en ken wi ku bu loy akon ko chro loy na de man twi de won to kala bu ben wel ke na bu shoru ba ba nyang ko ya ku ba kai ko ban pat chimran chin makia I think he's trying to benod but he could not. I don't know they can we belwel pa ya na bla yer ku lon ye ata ga jeto ku wi ba ja martin ya real wa ma deng ador ene deng malwal dominic deng abu show lo
Yes.
kwa ke comedians wan ti la yer ku bilan ke yi ke mi ti aya ne ar ku ba show de lo ene ne ku ba bentin ba tinga ngo ti loy ya ngo ti yok wet kwa ta long tu yi kongur track na de ran ya ping I'll reach out to you turn around to way in especially to lang connection ke wo ku booking how can we link him in ku bu benting ngo chi mi te twi ta yer loy wa wa dia bu koy ten wa cha le ben nya le beto ke we ka beto ke twin che ben ku twin ke ben ya na
Buta
ya
ke
ai
yine
ten
ya.
baran net pat
Buta ke yine ya. Ina chu le
thank you
ku ene te de ka ken.
apa
Na yar. Okay. Yes. Just give me 1 second. 1 second. Kadang chi gwe jita ne no e in con ai cha we ga cha cái chol cái gwe jita no lakini che ran bo ko tai ben kwa cha ja lo ya. No ke ina ba ka be ku wa ku ja ga wala wa ma ka. Okay, that's good. Ke de nga bo ko tai ta. Wala no studio kine ja ran board lakin lakin studio ja ran board lakin mushkila. Yeah, that's the bare. Yes. Yeah, ran ki gadang dalu ben wori ke wet bi ka yi studio. Alright.
Na bulno angone no bulno ya de nyol me jo bara de langi ya ko junga langi bulangi ya ko junga ya nyar nyende tagat awru kodi marian Yadeng, oh yadeng, ting ayan yadeng, ting nyalin yadeng, ting riyan yadeng, yan mabang yadeng, willing in den yadeng, lang yadeng yadeng, panan yan yadeng, yan wanyol may jog tiawi jaya, ignol may jog tiawi jaya, doni, nyayel koy yan yadeng, oh yadeng, ting ayan yadeng, ting nyalin yadeng, ting riyan yadeng, yan mabang yadeng, willing in den yadeng, yan yadeng, yan wanyol may jog tiawi jaya, ignol may jog tiawi jaya, doni, nyayel koy yan yadeng, walang madangong dirije, angong maynir, magunya dinir matyang aywag, degdien alwelan yan yadeng, walang madangong wenije, angong maynir, magunya dinir matyang aywag, degdien alwelan yan yadeng.
Okay, Bola Tim Chay, your time. Chay, your time, Bola
Yes,
Tim.
yes. Alla bala twi.
Okay. We Chaben once again. Chin kidi de balwele wamat makia okay ban kwach banya ja kwach community Australia yene ran tong chi support gamaya support de chi already chuk le yene nan question che tie banya chil malit ku jana high committee enter juba abi kiden jala ting to one big loyen so question is tie to be a threatin che yok tenan canting payam nene bi a threatin wala ngor keji sort out the committee so can I we bengi kana ya ine kan ki tie ka kan ko ga challenge thank you.
Okay, lay زي ما كان لو انت يوم ما كي اصلا المفروض be a part of hosting برنامج كان but he كدان problem that yes technical like he to ya pa di so kin chola ba pa pia da pa di ki message da ya ken emra loy طبعا wer ke la bigda la pinga cheri di lanu ke ga cha ka ki ngon kada kita fi studio di da cha ka be ku mi wa kan ku bi be lo yaw anything yes anything bo lo ita na ka abu ja pol ku na chiriyo ku ku big dugnam ka big ja gode kan big ja godon common but ko che wad ma ke ora wi la ji dan so padara ni part of the program kan ku part of work in loy lo bu ka ja ben du kien ala tar bu biran message be ja bu ko commons be ja ko na de keneran tinge kana won ke wuje biran ne ke to je kan civic ko be dungnam ene ten bolo na kan ko yini ne cha yal gamalai.
Pat in chukle, yeah. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we ga cha kale ko ke ben ko ka slide ben won tuen ko ja lo ben chen ko ga chi tiok tok ken na bu pia lum ter ko bu ja lo khatumu ke dang babada akil malit ko be ke dang be last word be ja ben wel bada ki ke dang che dial ga we chi ne do connection che ga we so ku bu loy ke dang wag de na ba ben twaj wala wag nafsu ke dang ken na ba ma de twaj non ter jo gen bitab ke dang tar Olympic 2009 na ba twaj ku ya in to woten wadaran please madi kine lon ken rin lon ken wi wo ben ku amer ko jen ten ka bingi ben be ko ne ken wi ka bai bra nyal je ma na ka ken jam no ken ka chelo na ranto ka chelo ka kare a wo ben ku na mer ko chen ben ka bi wo nyot ente de ka gani no wo ya di par gri ben ko bi ba ra ju ko jok to o ai jang ngi jang ke ko ken ya wi ku ben chu jok wi ku ko ya buste fit minu ko chi lo da tuen ko ken je ma ra cha ka le je ben ko ni ali ke we. Now I will play the Olympic video. 9 ina na bijana last kedang ba ka kan na era ku yene Olympic no bo looking are we talking about jangana
The concept
when
behind
in
Twic Olympics is
2009
sport as a
2008
tool for
so kide
establishing
imagine
peace.
na yo 2020 ke yende
From
na era
football,
ti ko tan ko chingu
volleyball,
du way
athletics,
mo fruit ko ba
tug of
wala
war,
ko ba
and
palo
traditional dances.
ana wet inu Nairobi chere ti bo ene jar boro de ma chi wege de
It's not
jonta
just about playing
no ken bene
the
jar boro na
game.
bidit lakini ken
Sport
man
has the ability to
tem
change people's mind.
ke dangi alu ma de ti men anta na de ko wara na de ti war bir bene jar boro le ben ka zaman da ya ro na ki to ar ke ri bene chi pa chi la chi pya de ma chi woge tingino wal corona wal
You
de
see people that
corona
have been
I
running
told
from the
where
war
corona chi
for
ben
22
juba
years,
when I
coming
believe from
together
now to share
to
of Nasha,
organize
Kajbera
themselves.
Tom,
These are
Radio, I
people that
believe.
are used to
So in the
guns.
Canelo Rakakan,
They are happy
Lake, Turkey,
that they are
Quenamaga,
playing
Quadran, Chida,
with
Quadran,
footballs
Ticket,
rather than the
Quadran, Bilog
AK-47.
Daikin,
It's a very
Janara, and
remarkable
Unter,
story.
Chilu support me, Yiraka, Kara, which are getting it, and then I Jana,
My name is
Jangodola.
Bonarao.
Yes, I
I born in a
jam.
place called Abiy.
Like ko
What
ya
brought
jang
me
wala
here
jang
is the
so na
war.
cha ko lu na
The
tu
war
pa bi
started
dia
from my place.
jana ko yo
I
ter
was really very, very
jang
small,
ora
around 7 years.
ke yen
I
ente de
saw
ka
everything with my own eye.
we
They
ga
came
ko
inside the
tan
village and they were
waru
killing
je
the
da na cha
children
to
and
ke ne
the
to da
elders.
na cha ga le
They killed so many people.
ai mayar
People were hiding in the bush, everybody like animal. I said, let me join the army. I was given a gun. Just they show us how to put the bullet and bring it out and how to shoot. And then after 3 days, we joined everything. It was 14 years when I got to the army. I remember very much this area. The river had become very rich with the blood of the people which they were killed. Then it caused the cholera for a lot of people because they drink inside the river. We collect the dead bodies and we throw them into one place. 1,000 people dead. We know this is a grave. We can still remember what was happening in this place.
Initially, when I started, I thought I was just creating a chance for children to play ball, but it brings people together. and it give them a chance to say that we can, in peace, we can be happy, we can rejoice. Sports can teach young people dedication and teamwork, sportsmanship, good spirit of competition.
Most of the conflict are competition over resources, mainly to do with the cows. There is a lot of confrontation that comes with it, that leads to casualties, people losing their lives.
Dan in chichak be nok kaneni real tan monjeng zado ta chini nogin chilabatiek adawa ku ilaba nyan randet nya ku gam wunya gamok daman wan ter chinen ka ngigen be ko ba ke ro ka lakin men tie ko toy gena we bero gwang ya cha yim be no ga roma ir she mungen ba gwantar ja penya jala ka dik because kura ka nyodet. There are no chico to football because in the Kajana Kura and a really academy done. Kura Lavanya and a la Yana Aladoga bear, a bear and a call Vela and a neck, Ladubana Bona bear. Canara Olympic, what then obeying your chair, Kajun Quick, I can be meeting. If an only chini Latin, a yacht in Balati, Olympic in yat, I padding to Rajat Kular.
It's rough. Somebody will think this is not a good playing ground, but eventually it's going to be the field where the Twic Olympics is going to be played. This becomes a permanent field that they will use forever. Life here, as you can tell, it's very challenging. But there is nothing like being at home. I am actually from Twic County. When the Civil War came out, I left with my bigger brother. We lived in the refugee camp for several years. Until early 90s is when we started the process of resettling to the U.S. So I lived in Tennessee for over 9 years now. And I feel I'm one of those good old country boys. The Lost Boys and the Sudanese in general are very grateful to the American people. It was a tremendous help. But even though we had the opportunity to go to America, Sudan remains our home. I feel good that I am back. The Civil War has destroyed much of what our people had. And to restore it, we got to be part of the plan.
Children wait until Twic Olympics comes, and with zeal they come. They walk distance, wading in water.
So jalba man anin karo na, anu ngode ba jalba ban ni na kak, ban ya kak ban paninyo. Lan ngo Olympic, I want there. Kawada ka tor ko men Olympic ka chin gunu ban tor ka gunu wa cheren ngi. I shall yin in Jalbala Panet, a chimankui, a lawyok and Wachiran Benikang.
This is what brings you guys together. The purpose of this game is about peace building. We want to see a fair game among yourself. Play to win, but just remember that you are brothers and you try to bring your community together. Young kids are going to learn out of you something good.
This competition is very, very important. This is my chance, I don't want to miss it. Let me go and change my mind from the war to the peace. I done already what I supposed to do in war. Let me do what I'm supposed to do in peace. When I play football, I'm very, very happy. Keep us very strong. Everybody is smiling, happy and singing. I think this Twic Olympics is the first for the Southern Sudan to play the games.
In Sudan, it's really very extreme. They are very poor in so many ways. There are no health centers for them to get medical supplies or medical treatment. There is no clean water. People drink out of the river. There are no roads to reach people where you need to reach them. The level of education is very low. Their kids only go to school under the trees. These are people that have struggled and suffered for so many years, yet they have the determination to keep on with life and to change things.
It is our hope that with all these mega chances, our boys are also going to go to British Olympics 2012. If we have a chance, more peace and more facilities we can do.
We all need to join hands together with our friends to make sure that whatever we went through doesn't happen again. So that these young men and young women could live in peace.